Oh, hello everyone. Just wanted to hop on and have a little chat. So I'm going to put it on Instagram so that people know that we're here. Here's my kittens. There we go. It's on the stories. Just going to message my husband and just see if he can pop on just to see about the. Oh, yay! Good. Just saw that. Oh, here we go. This starts the light. Okay, so I thought I'd just pop on today to just have a quick chat about what I've been up to the last little while during lockdown. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's a way. There we go. It's a bit more central. And I've got my like base products for. So firstly, I'll just basically everything that I've been working on has been based around things that I've watched on YouTube, just being inspired by YouTube and what other people are doing, what other projects people have done in the past, and mostly I wanted to try and work through some of my products that I already have. So one of the first things one of the bigger things I did to achieve this is to make page kits. So I watched a few videos. I can't remember the lady that I was watching, but if you type in like creating a scrapbook page kit, she's got so many videos. She's one of the only people that I've seen that's done them. So yeah, I just went through my 12x12 papers. There's quite a few that I've was this one, but it's not being used. It's just sitting there. So I decided to go through all my pages, try and match up the colours. Then I went through my 6x6 paper pads because I have more of those. Found some similar colours, so I was trying to match this yellow because my kit has we've got yellow accents to our house. So the ottoman that my husband's sitting on is yellow, and his guitar has got a yellowy hue to it. So that's the colour I was trying to pick up. And then I just picked, I won't use all of these because obviously that might be a bit too similar, but it just, the idea is that these are here if I want to do something crafty but don't want to stare at a blank page before I do that. They're here ready for me to go. Just thought I'd quickly show you. So this one, I liked that the green of the leaves was similar to this, and then I picked out that peachy, pinky tone 6x6 papers. And this one, this was from a paper pad that I recently bought, that I liked the look of, but I'm finding it difficult to use. So I grabbed one of the pages out of that, and it's paired with a pink that I will use. And then I've got the navy and the blue dots to match the canvas there, to try and draw in the blue and the pinks. So that's one of the things I've been doing. Sorry if you can hear my cat now. Then I was inspired by Paige Evans. She does loads of mini albums and things. And I've never really done a mini album before, but I really liked, she did a, I don't know what she called it. It's like a little, they make like little boxes. And then there's little pockets. I realise I'm doing this upside down. That you can have little inserts in. And I picked all pinks and like florally butterflies, cute little sayings. I picked all the same sort of colours because I'm going to use this. So this is one of my future projects because I haven't printed off the photos yet. Also, I don't have all the photos yet. This is going to be like a little mini chronicle of my pregnancy, like just baby bump pictures, and like the weeks they were taken. I'm now 28 weeks, so I've still got a little way to go. So there's a few more pictures to add into this. So I'm not going to probably end up doing this till later on in the year, if at all this year, because baby's due in October. So, but this is in the pipeline, and I really enjoyed. I spent the afternoon making this, and I kind of cheated a little bit because there's a cut file that Paige has brought out for this, but I didn't want to pay for it, so I just looked at the pictures that she'd uploaded on her blog page and kind of sussed out to do it from there. It was a bit of trial and error, but we got there in the end. And this is a reused ribbon from a Christmas present, the Seven Glory bath bomb set, but I really liked the ribbon, so I kept it. Also, I watched a load of Dealy D's videos probably a month or two ago, and I decided, she was talking about, and I don't know whether it is actually called Project 52, but there's this thing on all social media whereby people take a photo a week, so it's 52 photos, and I thought that was a cool idea because a lot is happening in this year that we're in, this lovely, wonderful 2020. It has been unlike anything else. It was always going to be that way for me anyway, because I'm pregnant with our first baby, so it was always going to be like a change, like a big change in our life. But then, you know, COVID-19 happened, so then that just, you know, completely changed everything. And I decided, I'd been watching a lot of different videos with the Travellers notebook inserts, and I really wanted to challenge myself to try this size. Binged watched loads of my little journal. I think I mentioned her videos in the previous stream. Watched pretty much all of Heather's videos from the last 2 years now, and then the glorious YouTube has found me new people to watch, so I've just been slowly binging. I normally take an hour or 2 in the morning just to watch YouTube every day, which is really bad, but just to chill, have my breakfast, have my 1 caffeinated coffee, so I savour that, and prepare myself mentally for the day. Which is hilarious because sometimes I don't even achieve anything, but you know, as my husband says, I'm growing a human, so I need to give myself a bit more grace. So I bought this traveller's notebook, on a pack of 3 from Amazon. They were very inexpensive, about £8 for 3. I wanted to make sure the pages were a bit thicker. They're not particularly great because I wanted to be able to do a bit of mixed media in them. So this was my first photo of the year, and I've had these traveller's notebooks for a month, maybe 6 weeks, possibly even 2 months, and I so wanted to start this project. I was so excited about it, but I just could not. The thought of staring at this blank page just freaked me out. So I went back to Heather's videos, and the traveller's notebooks that she uses, they are from the Studio Calico monthly subscription for the traveller's notebooks, and they have, this isn't, they've got like a page that's white and then a pattern paper page, and that looks way less daunting than this. So but the only way that you could get the Studio Calico traveller's notebooks is to subscribe to the kit. I didn't want to do that because I already subscribed to the Documenter kit for my Project Life, which is a whole nother story. I'll go on about that in a second. So I decided that I would try and find out how I could make my own. Again, using up some of my old paper pads. This paper pad, and it's all these papers as well, I think it's a Maggie Holmes, or it might be a Hardy Swap. It was like a really old paper pad that I had, and I'd broken it all up in the attempt to use it, and I just never did. And so I watched a video, Heather's video, about how to make them. I don't have I think they're called bone folding thing. I don't have one of those. I don't have a long arm stapler. I literally just took a page out of one of the traveller's notebooks I already have, measured the card, folded it by hand, used a ruler to run along the seam, spent ages trying to get them to sit flat as possible, and then used my stitching punchy pad thing, very good description, Sam, to use as like a base to then pull out and staple 2 staples on the inside. Woo! The white space just freaked out my camera. So So I did that, and then I made another one, and so I was able to start my project. So I'd already done week 1, and I think I'm going to cut that page out and stick it in here. Oh no, I can't. This is page 2. I'll work out a way. But I thought I'd just quickly flick through. I've only done a few pages. So this one, this is a picture of us with our matching mugs from our friends. I got them for Christmas. This is a Studio Calico stamp, as is this. So the tag is from an Ellie's Studio car park. This is an Ellie's Studio stamp set. And then these cups, it was a pattern paper, and I fussy cut them out. I don't know who it was by. I want to say like Pink Paisley. Maybe? I don't know. But I cut them out because I thought, oh, that'd make a really good layout, but then I'd never used them, so I found them again. So I used it to make a background. This one, I've been really enjoying using my stamps again. I will talk about another project that I've been using them on. Again, Heba, all of her traveller's notebooks, she's very stamp heavy, and I think watching her videos inspired me to crack out my stamps, because I subscribed to Studio Calico. I'd stopped a bit after I got married, but I have so many stamps that I don't use, so I just stamped out loads of sentiments to make a background. Still a bit rusty on my stamps, dropped it there a little, and I smudged it there. I'm left-handed, I don't quite know how, but I end up kind of getting it on my finger and then smushing it into everything. But yeah, and this is my husband with our friend's baby, the cutie. So this one, I loved this paper. I just never could work out how to use it, and so I thought it'd be really cute. This is when we took our fancy pregnancy test to tell us that we were pregnant. You know, you do your normal pregnancy test, and then you do your fancy clear blue to tell you you're pregnant. This again, I think it's Pink Paisley. It was a pattern paper that had all these circles with sentiments, and I'd cut them all out, and I've got so many still. I keep my ephemera colour coordinated, so I thought the pink would be nice. And then I thought up of this little title, because I was blooming with baby. And this is a Studio Calico from my stash washi tape that I used. And then this one I've just finished off today. I had a bit of a mare with this, so much so that I had actually started it yesterday, and then I burst into tears and went and got into bed and lay in bed watching Diane Reevely YouTube videos for the rest of the afternoon. I was trying to stamp this out on this side. I don't know if you can see, there is actually, I've put another piece of paper here and I've covered up what I'd started, because like I said, I kept leaning and I kept smudging it, and it just looked really rubbish, and I got really upset because my hormones are great right now. So I got really upset, had a little paddy and stomped off to my bed like a 28-year-old adult that I am. But this is a picture my husband took of me, and it's actually the cat sat on my legs. I'd fallen asleep on the sofa. This is when I was early stages of pregnancy, and everything just wiped me out. So I think we must have gone out in the morning, and by the afternoon I needed a little nap, which is a frequent thing, but there we go. And then these ephemera pieces are from One Canoe 2. I love One Canoe 2. I think their products are beautiful, but sometimes I find the detail very overwhelming to try and use. So this is a, just having a quick look. I don't know. I think it's another pink paisley. No, this side. Pink paisley stamp set. Or pink fresh. There's someone that's pink. And then the washi tape again. But yeah, I've done this all in the last 2 days. It's amazing how much that piece of patterned paper really helps to kind of give you something to work from. So yeah, I've made 2. We'll crack on with these. This one I think is going to be a bit more challenging. It's got this piece that I was desperate to get rid of, and I was hoping it would be more central, but I didn't cut it very well. So this one's going to be a bit more challenging, but we're getting the project done. That's what we want, really, is to get these projects done. So we come up with all these bright ideas, the things that we want to do, and then we get blindsided and overwhelmed by it all. Now this one, Everyday Explorer started for the month of July. They are doing a positivity passport challenge, whereby you document one good thing that happened every single day. I think it's a very timely, appropriate project. I think that with everything that's gone on in the world and is going on in the world, with COVID, with Black Lives Matter, etc., etc., it can be overwhelming, and it makes you so sad, and you just don't know what to do to help, or and I have struggled a little bit with it all. So when I saw this project, I was so excited. But I actually saw it on, what's her name? I think her YouTube is Precisely Tazzy. She's done this project with Everyday Explorer. But I saw it on the 2nd of July. So to order my passport from the US, and they were still waiting for stock, I wouldn't get the passport in time to do it probably in July. So I sat there watching, again, binge watching Tazi's YouTube for the last 2 years. I sat and drew out these templates of a postcard. So I'm doing positivity postcards because it allows me a space for a photo if I so want it, and a space for journaling. And I did at the beginning want to do so I've got a photo, I've got an explanation of what was going on that day, and I wanted to do a quote every day, but sometimes I haven't had space to, or I couldn't find a quote that really worked. The first couple of days I also documented something like self-care that I did for myself. So I gave myself a manicure, which I need to do again because they are bad. And yeah, it's made me use my typewriter. I did it on my typewriter to begin with because I fancied doing it on my typewriter, but since then, for cohesiveness, because these are going to go in the 4x6 pockets in my project life, and this is going to be pretty much most of my July project life. So I'm actually like keeping really up to date, which is nice. All I've got to do is print off the photos. I do that at the end of the month. I don't have my own printing facilities because it's expensive to do it that way here in the UK. Sorry, my camera is just going crazy. Is it because of this? Yes. Like here, I could do a bit more stamping here. Sorry, it's just really weird. This one I didn't do any stamping. I think these ones I kind of had a bit of catching up to do. So I'd written my journaling on my phone, the notes on my phone, for a few days, and then I just went and typed up. The typewriter scares the pants out my cat, so I try to do a few days at a time so that I don't have to use it every day because he's a real scaredy cat, literally. Yeah, so a few of these I think I just need to decorate them a bit more. This is a stamp set from the range. It was only £1. This one, I love this one. This is a stamp set that was with a Studio Calico kit, and this one, and then this is Distress ink. Trying to use coloured inks again. Look, see smudges, but I'm just trying to roll with it. Studio Calico kit, and I did the ghosting to bring a bit of something different. And then this is the crepe paper all heart stamp set. This one, really like the hands in this stamp set. And the ink was another Distress ink. I don't actually have any coloured inks, but again, through watching Heba, I really am like drawn to the coloured inks at the moment. So I'm just trying to do the best I can with the Distress inks. They're too moist for a lot of my clear stamps, but for some of them it works. So I just test it out on a piece of like excess cardstock first, just to see if it will work. Another Studio Calico. This is my favourite one I've done so far. This is the new, well no, it isn't the new. It was the May stamp set from the Documenter kit. Is this Happy and the Hooray, and it's the little things. And then I watercoloured these. You can pink to orange ombre, and this is to document my haircut. I hadn't had a haircut since all colour since before Christmas, and then I was about to book my appointment and then lockdown happened, so I couldn't have my hair done. So it was lovely to have it all chopped off, and now I'm blonde again, which is also nice. This one again, I smudged and I was really upset. I was like, do you know what? Go over it. This one again, I used some of the Distress inks to try and bring a little bit of colour, just a little bit of something. This one was really easy, do you know? All I did was, I'm just going to keep doing, why does he keep doing that? So annoying. Anyway, this is just the, I've got the stamp set so you can see what one it is. She says, if she can find it. Here it is. So it's the Studio Calico and one little bird. I don't know what it's called though, but I think it's still in their shop, the Studio Calico store. It's just the coffee one. It's got like loads of different coffee sentiments. First I drink the coffee, then I'll do the things. I'm definitely going to need coffee for this. Good day to start with coffee, but I drink it all day just in case. Very good. Fully caffeinated, key to survival, currently in my cup. A day without coffee is like Just kidding, I have no idea. True. So it's just this little cup with the heart, and I just stamped it all the way down. It's really rough stamping. I've just got a new ink pad, the archival ink, and I've never used it before. It's quite juicy. I used to use StazOn, but my StazOn one dried out. And I think it's ruined quite a lot of my stamps. So I tried the archival ink again on various crafters' recommendation. That's the word I'm looking for. But it's trial and error. I'm a bit rusty on it all. So, and then I just literally used just a red ballpoint pen, which I've been using on my cards most days, to do a bit of squiggly circling, and coloured that in. And then this one was the last one I did. This is to document finishing the book club book that I was reading. I haven't been able to read, this is way off topic, but I've been struggling to read a book through for probably a good year now. I've probably read maybe 3 or 4 books in the past year, which is really bad. I used to read constantly. My concentration level has been horrific. I just can't seem to stay focused on a book for more than 10 minutes. But this book called When the Crawdads Sing, OMG. I can't explain it to you. I think it's just the way it's written. It's just very well written, but it just dragged me in. I read it. So bearing in mind, I haven't been able to read properly for longer than 10 minutes for over a year. I read that book in 5 days, which is redonkulous for me. And it's got this like outdoorsy, wildy theme. So I just used some stamps from Ali Edwards. It was a stories kit when I subscribed to her stories kit. Just trying to find it. There it is. Oh no, actually, this one I bought off eBay. Before I bought a stories kit, I bought the Wild Stories kit that someone had put on eBay. It was a full kit and it had the full stamp set. And I tried it, liked it, then subscribed. I love Ali Edwards' font, but the whole storytelling, for me, all the prompts and stuff, I just found very overwhelming. And in the end, I was only buying her kits each month just for her font, which I was like, you're paying a good 30 quid. Why is it doing that? Yeah, I was paying a good £30 a month to have some pretty font, basically. So I quit that subscription and resubscribed to Studio Calico, just because it fits my needs better. So yeah, I'm halfway through. I've got, well, nearly halfway through. I've got 14th and 15th. What date are we on? We were on 16th. 14th and 15th and 16th to do. I may do that next after this. I don't know. We'll see. And then the final thing I'm going to be doing is, and everyone did this in February, and I started it, didn't like the photos that I took, and so was put off. But actually found that by putting it off, I'm going to be doing this project. The documentation of this for me at this time, rather than in February, is going to be immensely different, and the stories that I'll be writing are different. So this is the Pieces of Us by Ali Edwards. she did a project whereby for a week the light is sonic, you can't see what that says. You took a photo on Monday of your feet, Tuesday on your hands, Wednesday face forward, Thursday eyes closed, Friday half face, Saturday full body, Sunday reflection. So you took a picture and then you journaled. And I'm going to be making a mini book, so I cut down some chipboard I bought, just some plain cardstock, and then another piece of chipboard. I want to cut this into like a tag shape, but like a big tag. So I just need to work out, I don't have a die or anything or to go with, so I'm just going to do a bit of measuring and work out what works best. And then just use one of these Tim Holtz mini book rings, pop it on there. Bob's your uncle. He was my uncle. I've taken most of my photos. I've not done it properly. I've not sat there for a week. I sat there with the journaling prompts and I just did all my journaling. And it's very cathartic because I was looking at this project and the way that I was journaling and stuff in regards to being pregnant, which obviously is completely different to how you would potentially talk about your body and who you are as a person when you're not pregnant. For instance, feet, you know, your feet carry you everywhere, but my feet currently is taking on extra weight because I'm growing a baby, so I've put on weight, obviously, because you have a human growing inside of you. Obviously, eventually my feet will swell, you know, things like that. But I wanted it to be a positive thing. So at the end, it was like, but it will all be worth it to have our little girl here and be holding her hand and walking her down the road when she's older and things like that. So that's what this, I literally have only just started this. I did my journaling weeks ago. I took some of my photos weeks ago. The full body, I wanted to be a bit artistic with that, but I need my husband's help. So I still need to take that photo and the reflection photo as well, although I probably have got reflection photos on there. But yeah, so it's been, I keep chopping and changing between various various projects. But it's allowed me a bit of grace to enjoy the process of creating, but still getting the stuff I want done. Because we can sign up to all these things and not actually get anywhere with them. For instance, one little word, I picked my word and I'm conscious of my word through the year, but I've not done anything really towards it. I think I did the first 2 months, and the same with last year actually. I didn't complete it, so I'll probably go back to it. I'd like to, at least for this year, document the impact of my word. My word is joy, and it seems a slightly strange word for 2020, but there is joy for, well, for anyone, but there is joy for us because we are about to become parents, or human parents. We have fur babies, but we're going to be human parents. So yeah. Also have been binging Diane Reevely's Facebook and YouTube, and so now I want all the things from there as well. So, you know, I'm probably going to end up taking on another project. I would really like, actually. So my thinking with the Diane Reevely's dialogue Traveller's Notebooks is, I was thinking it would be really cool if I could carry on this positivity documentation, like carry it on after July. I've really enjoyed just picking one thing every day. It can be something really stupid, like I finished my book, I went for a cuppa at my friend's house, we cleared the front garden ready for some aggregate, I watched Notting Hill on repeat and did a puzzle, I had my hair cut, played a card game, I had quite possibly the world's best nap, and not attaching guilt to it, which is what I'm guilty of doing. Yeah, it's not stupidly, this is a reminder to myself to be kind to myself and stop comparing myself to other people. That's more of a lecture to myself as opposed to one joyous thing, but it's the realisation that that is something I needed to know. So yeah, I think I'm going to carry this on, and I was looking at using the Delusions Creative Diary to do it, but I was a bit overwhelmed by the pattern paper on the other side. So what I'm going to do is get the dialogue, agenda, Traveller's Notebook. So it's just literally like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on a double spread. So I can just write, do a bit of stamping or whatever, and that it's there. It's a way, it also helped me with my project life. Also takes away some of the guilt of not journaling enough in my project life. That's another thing I struggle with. So it's just finding things that this brings me joy, and I want to carry it on. So it's finding a way that I can do that. But I wanted this project to be a standalone, the postcard idea. I don't want to do postcards for the rest of the year because it just seems a bit, takes away from this particular project, but the what's the word I'm looking for? The idea behind it, I want to carry it on as a practice because I think it's a good one. These cards are driving my camera crazy. But yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and just have a quick little chatty chat. May go on and do another live soon to do as a process video. I really need to catch up on my project life. That's what I was going to go back to. So I know that COVID has been a bit, world changing. And I know that the postal system has been suffering majorly, especially things coming from the US. But for some reason, I ended up with my sheer calico June kit before my May kit. So my May kit didn't arrive, but I just didn't think nothing of it because I thought, oh, everything's delayed. Everyone online had been saying that their American products are taking ages. So I just left it. I was just like, it'll get here. But then my June kit arrived, and I was like, oh. In June, it arrived in June. I was like, oh, maybe my May one's lost then. Then it arrived like a week later. I left it a few days because I thought, oh, maybe I thought they might come together if it got backlogged. But yeah, so I've got a butt ton of project life to do, which I'll probably sit on the sofa and do. I was doing it, wanted to do it live, but I've got so much, I really just need to bash it out, really. I might do all of May and then come and do a live with some of the June stuff. I'll see how I get on. But yeah, I just want to have a quick chat, let you know what's going on. and yeah, hopefully inspire someone, anyone, to create or inspire people with some projects that they didn't think about doing, or thought it was too late to start. This one, like I said, everyone did this project in February. It's now July and I'm just starting mine. But you know what, that's okay, because there's no time limit. So yeah, Project 52, I don't know if it's called that, but I think it is a hashtag on Instagram if you want to look into that. This one is Everyday Explorers Company. Hashtag is Positivity Passport Challenge. You want to go and check that out on Instagram and see what everyone else has been doing. This one is on Ali Edwards' website. If you just type in Pieces of Us, it will come up with the blog post about how to participate. I think it was a free project to do together. And the page kits that I did, I'm sorry I can't remember who it was with, who did them, but if you do just type in scrapbooking page kits on YouTube, it comes up. I think it's someone Nicole someone. I really can't remember and I feel so terrible. But have a look, because she bashes out a bunch. She does them in preparation for crops, and she does like 25 at a time, and it's just like, wow. I've cut down my paper pad, my pattern papers by so much just by doing this project and doing page kits. So if you want to, what's the word, scrap your stash or bust your stash, or there's loads of hashtags, these are good projects to do. Equally, if you want me to show you how to make these, although there are people that do way better than I can, let me know, because I probably will be making some more. And yeah, don't forget to check out my Instagram for more regular updates on this. I will start posting about these, and I will hopefully, when I finish it, post about this. So check me out. My name is Daydream Central, as is the same on here. So thanks for joining. Nice chatting, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.